Alright, heading into the second game. I am tempted to keep both of these since I actually have a 1-drop. So I'll 1-drop and then daggering up on 2 is even fine too. But this is a turn 4 play, so hopefully I get at something else. Okay, so I'll coin these out then. Hopefully he doesn't have the Squire again. The Squire is huge for him. Okay, he doesn't have the Squire, so good for me. Now, I kind of actually don't mind if he Earthshocks this, whereas I am a little sad if he Earthshocks this, but again, he loses a totem, and there's a chance he doesn't have Earthshock. I should have watched his mulligan more closely, because Earthshock is the number 1 card. Earthshock and Feral Spirit's number 1 and 2 cards, so if he kept any, it's likely to be Earthshock. But there's a huge payoff of this guy not getting Earthshocked, and again, since I'm slightly disfavored in the matchup, then I am willing to take risks that have higher payoffs, because if you were to just take the safe route every time, you'd lose more often since it's a bad matchup. So it paid off for us, but I don't think I'm going to play that over daggering. Let's see. He doesn't have an Earthshock, which is good. He might have a Feral Spirits. Is this going to help me get through a Feral Spirits? Let's see. So next turn, I can throw both of these into one Feral Spirits, and then this and Dagger into the other Feral Spirits. So I will play it now, over daggering. This does give him better Lightning Storm value if he has it. Yeah, so now he's thinking he sees that his Feral Spirits will die instantly if he has it. So this is changing his plan. And also, since he didn't have the Earthshock, I do want to play him now so I can get the Death Rattle in, since I know he doesn't have the Earthshock. Whereas if the later I play him, the more likely he is to get Earthshocked. So I wouldn't mind double Shadow Stepping this guy, but I don't want to wait until turn 5. So I'll do it on 4, and if he lives, then I'll consider Shadow Stepping in the following turn. Although you could pull him back, but I don't really like doing that. Like, I can play him on... I could actually Shadow Step next turn if I don't get anything. Okay, that's fine. I'd rather just play all this. So he doesn't have Lightning Storm, or else he would have done it for sure there. Also, you have to be careful with this guy. Usually you want to attack before you dagger, in case... just out of habit, so you don't end up with him losing charge. Because you play him, he gets charge, but if you break your dagger, he'll lose charge. So you have to attack before you lose charge. Alright, so it's pretty clear he doesn't have a Lightning Storm last turn, but he might still have Feral Spirits, but this is the same board, essentially, that I had last round. So at this point, he has a lot of cards that he just can't play, because if he plays anything, he spends a lot of mana, it could get just sapped, and then he'll take 5-6 more damage. So he needs like catch-up cards like Earthshock and Lightning Storm, which he doesn't have. So I'm curious to know what he's thinking, what he's playing right now. He could set up for like a big Argus maybe. So again, this is we're in this position because we took the risk on the Leper Gnome getting Earthshocked, but it paid off. Okay, so I will attack that just because it'll get Flame Tongued or Argus later, and it's only 3 damage that I'm losing. Okay, so now I have 18 damage that I can do in 2 more turns, but I have to be able to get through taunts. So I actually don't have to Shadow Step him. So I think I'll just play him once, see what I get. Okay, yeah. So normally I'd feel totally comfortable Shadow Stepping here, but I actually have the best card to go Shadow Step damage-wise is Leroy, so I will just save it for the full 6 damage. Whereas see, if you Shadow Step him, you can get a card like this, which is 2 to 4 damage. That'd be best case scenario, and like a Cold Blood. But most cards are just about worth 2 damage, I'd say. Like this guy, against Shaman, he probably won't even hit, but we'll see. But so I'm doing this on turn, on 8 mana. Actually, I could do it next turn, and then pull him back, and then it'd be 2, 4, 5, 6, and then I could do all that next turn, if I'm willing to give him whelps. But I'd rather evis that. Yeah, this is really efficient mana for me. I would like to get the Ringleader down, but this is fine. And this Deadly Poison with the dagger is 6 damage, which is a Leroy anyway, so for 3 mana, 6 damage. And now I have 12, 15 damage from hand, and then another 2 from this guy, and then I just need to get through whatever taunt he puts down. So this game was way different because 1, he didn't have the Squire, 2, I had 2 1-drops. He might have had Feral Spirits, but he had no opportunity to play them because my board was always safe against Feral Spirits. Whenever they do throw down a taunt, that, like not a stone, not the totem, but a taunt with actual health, you want to use your Leopardone to break through it. That way you get the 2 damage on their face. And that's usually only important for like the last turn. But always remember to calculate that.